Hi there, my name is Corey Gilbert, and I've been involved with Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts for actually this is our 10th year here at Salem First Baptist. We've been able to meet here at the garages. This space right here has been incredible to be able to have, even just with the garage doors where we can close it down in the cold, but open up right now when it's the nicer weather. But to come in and outside and to do things as Boy Scouts, that's been helpful to be able to do. During a very tough time in our last few years, to be able to use a space for Boy Scouts, for us to meet outside, but to keep going. Why? Because the purpose of our Boy Scout troop here at Salem First Baptist is it's dads mentoring sons. We're here to mentor boys into young men that love the Lord. Faith is a big part of who we are. We've been able to just do so many different things with the space. So the use of the space is incredible. So to be able to invest our money in that to help it improve, I think will improve what the church can do with it, besides just the young adults and scouts. But also will definitely bless us incredibly in terms of our ministry to these boys becoming men.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the garage. This is where young adult ministry happens every single weekend. Originally, when we created this ministry, we knew that young adults were the most likely to leave the church. And so we wanted to create something fun and exciting and inviting for young adults to get excited about church again. And so we started originally in the gymnasium, and we outgrew that space, and we were looking for another one to call our own, and the church was gracious enough to grant us this space. Something that was important to me when we began this young adult ministry is that 3 needs would be met for every single young adult. Number 1, that they would get answers to the questions that they're asking. Number 2, that they would develop relationships with people outside of their regular social circles. And number 3, that they would have a place to serve. So every morning when we gather, it's far more than just breakfast. Moving from this space, my goal is that they would see themselves, all young adults would see themselves as a part of the larger church. And we are seeing huge fruit from this ministry in areas of service. For Fusion, almost 70% of their service team are young adults. For Thrive, 60% of their service team is young adults. Young adults are on the worship team, the security team. Young adults are in every facet of ministry throughout our church. And part of that is because we've said to them, we love you, we'll teach you, we'll train you, we'll take care of you, and they in turn are serving and loving the rest of us. Where do we go from here? We have over 100 young adults meeting every single weekend that call this place home, and we want to reach more. Around the city, within 20 minutes of our church, you have 4 different universities, totaling tens of thousands of young adults in the area every year. On top of that, with all of our apartments in the neighboring areas, we are going to see an increase of almost 2,000 young adult aged individuals coming to our city. And we need to prepare to meet those needs. As you and I, as all of our church really dreams together, I want you to imagine what could happen on this block. All of you that might have stories of young adult kids, maybe your kids, leaving the church, we want to write hundreds, if not thousands of more stories of young adults that stay in the church. And part of that is making sure that this building and this whole block can receive more families, more people, more young adults, and we need your help to make that possible. We don't know what could be, but we're excited about what could be. We want to see more young adults, more Boy Scouts, more ministries, things we can't even dream up right now happen on this block. So please consider jumping into impact and helping us figure out what God wants to do with our church and with this city. Thank you.